What the flip?
Your objective is to identify
Match has only
the
just started
target,
and the whispers are deafening.
then kill them.
Come on, alright, I'm firing a decoy. I don't know where this person is. Decoy, do your thing. Oh, fantastic. Found you. Come on, seriously. How can you have whispers so loud at the start of the game? It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go find my target. At least I don't have to worry about a pursuer anymore. He's gonna be here somewhere soon, most probably. And there he is. Trying to look all woman-like in his little disguise there. Didn't work, sir. You are dead. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Infinity 43. This is Assassin's Creed 4. This is Deathmatch. This is Saba Island. This is probably the map that I enjoy the least. I wouldn't say I hate it. Hate is a pretty strong word. But let's just say I'm not very fond of this map. It's not exactly the one I would choose to play on at any given time. I've always felt that for deathmatch to be truly effective, you've got to have a map where there's a little bit of openness so that you can sort of see your targets and your pursuers from far away. This map, with all the undergrowth and the trees and stuff and the rocks, makes that quite difficult. There is very few places where you can get an extremely good view of what's going on. And as I've said a gazillion times at this point, I'm all about finding a blend group and having a good look at what's going on around me. That's how I stay alive. So, not really a fan. The wanted version of this map is better, but not by much, I gotta say. So, not really first choice for me. But I am charged with coming up with a really good version of this. Or what am I saying? I'm talking a big lot of nonsense. I'm charged with coming up with some tips for those of you watching, so that when you get to this stupid map and you got to play on it, you know what to do. So my tips really aren't going to be that thorough. The blend group that I was in, go to that blend group. Right, tips over. So that's the map. I've got nothing more to say about it. Good luck playing on it. Hopefully you stay alive longer than I generally do. Okay, I should probably try and say more than that. That blend group is handy. You can see a lot of the map from that side. You can't see behind you, but the advantage of this blend group is you can swivel your camera and get a relatively good view of what's going on behind that enormous rock. This blend group that I just joined, also not too bad. You can get some pretty good views. Take that, sir. Stun right to your face. I wish I had got one on you too, but unfortunately that mace of yours is a bit more powerful. Just smash my teeth in. So those two blend groups, they're pretty good. If you got lots of pursuers, there's plenty of places to hide with all the undergrowth and stuff. You can get away. So maybe I'm being too hard on the map. Maybe it's good to have one sort of change up where it's all dense and thick and you can't see much. Maybe it will change, but I don't personally like it, and that's my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, shame. I really couldn't give a damn. Got a lure, go and stun. Oh, that's just bad luck. You see, that's the problem when you try and do things that are out in the open. I was going for the points there. I got 100 points with the lure. I thought, let's get another 200 points with the stun. There's some good players in this lobby. I'd played a couple of matches with them at this point, and I knew that they were pretty good players, so I would need as many points as possible. I flipped my eyes. Can't see anything. I'm just mashing X at this point. They definitely stepped up disruption in this game over the last one. In AC3 didn't do too much, but this one's way better. It definitely works. I think I haven't tried it too much, but it definitely works. And the only thing I can think of doing a counter is if you're not in a blend group or near civilians, just mash that X button, and maybe you can get a stun or contested kill, or you might get it might be your target that you get, or you might sort of get a contested kill on your pursuer, something like that. But definitely steps it up, and I give them credit for doing that.
Contract lost.
Oh, I hate losing targets. Why do you go away from your targets? Why do you do that? I'm not going to run all the way there. Don't even have scavenger. If you don't have scavenger, then there is not any real point in running halfway across the map for 50 points. I mean, I know every point counts, but as you saw just now, running a halfway across the map cost me my life. So, not always the most effective thing to do. But if you got scavenger, you'll get 200 points for ground finish. So then, well, balls in your court. Maybe you can risk it. I try and avoid it as far as possible. Unless my target that just got taken away from me is right in front of me, then obviously I'm going to go for the points. You are dead, madam. With a knife through your skull. That's how sharp that knife is. Right through bone. Fantastic. What a knife. Okay. So, as you can see, my ability set is no different from what it's been so far. Pretty much everything I've played. I keep wanting to add something, upload something where I have a different ability set, and I have been trying the new abilities, the ones that are sort of been around since the beginning. I'd like to get around to them too, but most people know about them already. They know about teleport and smoke bomb and that sort of thing. I've been looking at the new ones, and to be honest, I don't even know what they're called. There's the one that makes that funny like black hole around you where everything slows down for the other players, and their HUD disappears so they can't see their target picture, all that stuff just vanishes and it all goes crazy. So I tried a bit of that one, really hoping that it would make a difference. I think this guy just poisoned me. Now I wonder who gets the points there. I mean, you can hear that funny sort of music over the background. That's the sound you get when you get poisoned. So obviously I was poisoned, and I try to get the stun on him just to get a little bit of the points back. Kill the civilian, but then some other guy killed me. So I wonder who got the points for that one. Interesting. So yes, those abilities. I mean, it's probably fair to say I need a bit more practice with them, to get more comfortable and to use them more effectively. I didn't think decoy was that useful the first few times I used it. I thought it was pretty lame, but I found that it has become very useful to use. So maybe I need more practice to get more comfortable with the ability, but so far I've just found it hasn't been that useful, because if it's been used on me, if somebody's fired that black hole and I step into it, all I do is because I've targeted, normally I target my target or pursuer in advance. I don't just walk up to them without targeting them. So if I've targeted them, I just keep mashing X, even when I'm inside that group, because the assumption is if your target or pursuer uses that on you, they're going to come and try and either stun or kill you, depending on who they are. So if you keep mashing X, you could get a kill. At the very worst, you'll probably get a contested kill, whether you're the target or the pursuer. So either way, it's worth it. I just killed a civilian point to see that was dumb. So I don't know how effective it is, but maybe it's practice that I need. What I tried doing when I did use it was to fire it and then try and run around to come from behind my pursuer. I always use it on pursuers, and it worked, I think, maybe 40% of the time. The rest of the time didn't work so well. This guy's clever. Fires smoke bombs that I cannot get the stun, but I got the stun anyway, so I don't know what he was doing. That's a clever idea. Remember that if you get caught for a lure, you can still use your abilities. Can be done. Bear that in mind. Although he did kill a civilian there, didn't he? So I'm not entirely certain what happened in that one. But I do know he just knifed me for no reason. Don't be a sore loser, sir. If you want to win matches, play better. Plain and simple. Although having said that, I'm not exactly winning this match at the moment, am I? It's not exactly going according to plan. Like I said earlier, I was playing. The guys in this map were pretty good. I have to give them credit. So it wasn't the easiest match to play, but I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Despite being on this map, I actually really enjoyed the match. It's always fun playing against very competitive players because it forces you to be better. Some people react differently to those things. As the last video I uploaded, I spoke about people who sort of rage quit and they just, can't win, not doing well, I'm going to quit the match. Very stupid way of playing. I quite like getting into these challenging lobbies, simply because it forces you to be a better player, and even if you don't come first, if you do your best and do well against these high ranked players, you get more points on your Abstergo score. Obviously the goal is always to win. It's always about winning. You want to be the best in that match on that particular day. but it doesn't always happen. And sometimes, despite your best efforts, despite getting a kill the last second, 6,100 points, you're still not going to come first. And unfortunately, today is one of those days for me. I really hoped I could pull it in the last second again, like I've done so many times, but it just didn't work out, unfortunately. Alright, so that went over pretty quickly. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. Hope you learned something, maybe. Good luck if you go onto this map. It's not easy to stay alive and do particularly well on it, at least for me. But again, maybe I'm the one who needs more practice. We'll see. Check all those stuns. Yes, please. That's how I roll. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking nonsense now. I'm gonna go. Alright, thanks for watching the video, everybody. And I'll be back again soon. I've unlocked Animus Hack, so if I can get that to work, then there'll be plenty of death and destruction. That's gonna be epic. I'll chat again soon. Have a great weekend. It is Friday that I'm recording this, so I don't know when you watch it. Have a great weekend next time you have a weekend. And I'll be back again soon, as I've said like 5 times in the last minute. And I'll be back again soon. And also, I will be back again soon. I'm Infinity43. I'll be back again soon. You have a great day. I'll be back again soon.